lives on hope.
Sounds economic reform.
Youth and inexperience are no match for maturity and determination.
Meet Stephanie Standley, born at the time of the Rio Earth Summit in 1992, in the heart of North California's famous giant redwood forests. A dreamlike world.
Toast to good friends.
But can Stephanie's parents afford the American dream for their baby?
To put children through college and to own a home and all the great dreams a family has, they're just that much harder to reach.
Stephanie's future depends on the Pacific Northwest forest. Her dad, Kent, works in the logging industry. The same year, 1992, we traveled to northern Kenya, just as baby Erdo came into a completely different world. He's born to the Turkana tribe, cattle-rearing nomads who've roamed the land for as long as anyone can remember. The old way of life is under threat here too. The community is under attack by armed cattle raiders. Erdo's family have just fled for their lives. Days after the attack, they return to survey the destruction of their village.
Look, they've wrecked our bed.
On the other side of the earth, KK was born, in completely different circumstances. In China, the world's most populous nation.
When we were young, we lived in a backward environment, but our children will be thinking in a progressive way. There is no reason for them to be backward.
KK's dad, Liang, works in a paper mill. It runs on outdated, polluting technology. But China is bent on getting rich first and worrying about the environment later.
This is the biggest currency swap in history. Then it's the euro for good.
There are known knowns.
When you're eating pretzels, chew before you swallow.
"10 years since we began our adventure filming children born across the world. In America, 10-year-old Stephanie's still a country girl.
When I grow up, I want to be either a veterinarian or a horse trainer.
Kent's worst fears about the cost of caring for the environment have materialized. The timber mill that once employed him and nearly 600 others has closed.
Pretty sad to see it looking like this, huh, sweetie?
Weeks later, in northern Kenya, we're relieved to find Erdo, now also 10, safe and well. As ever, the situation here is precarious.
So what concerns you most around here?
It's war and hunger.
In order to give her son a more secure future, Esther has moved from nomad to corn grower. In Guangzhou, China, KK is also 10.
This is the sitting room.
KK's parents have bought a new apartment.
These are our goldfish. They're my dad's, really.
Despite the improved living conditions, the demands of work still mean the family can rarely be together. KK's mum manages just 3 hours sleep between shifts.
Her father doesn't get home before 10:30 p.m.
She's very independent. She's alone all evening watching TV and doing her homework.
Bye-bye. Okay.
So what's the most important thing?
Having good health. Because with good health, you can earn more money.
There are a lot of issues here in the sort of society. So in love.
It's now 20 years since we began following children born across the world. What's become of Stephanie, from the small town amid the giant redwoods of Northern California? Stephanie has graduated from high school and she's working at the local supermarket to help pay next year's college fees.
Jobs worry me, It worries me that if I lose my job, will I be able to even get another one? I just keep telling myself, everything happens for a reason. Something good is going to come of this. My dad has taught me a lot of work ethics, Hard work is key, Nothing comes easy in life.
In northern Kenya, Erdo's life has once again been turned upside down. Ethnic unrest has swept through the area around Isiola town. Amid the unrest, Erdo was lucky to escape with his life. He's had to leave school for his own safety.
Hi, Erdo. Hi. Nikakutana na a mob.
I was in town and found myself surrounded by a mob. Someone said, "I know you. You are a Turkana. You better run for your life." Before I could even start running, many people started beating me with sticks. I managed to get free and a motorcyclist saved me. That's how my life was saved.
Forza, the care home, have moved Erdo to a more secure environment where he's being taught a trade. But he'd set his sights higher. Through insecurity, he's lost his chance to stay at school.
I wanted to complete secondary school, but they've sent me to a polytechnic. I'm doing a course in car electrics and metalwork.
20 years on from Rio, it's time to catch up with KK in southern China, the little girl who wanted to have high-heel shoes and be a teacher.
请到我们家来参观。Hello, Mr. Banana. 好啦，拜拜啦，返好門啦。拜拜。
KK is off to university, where she's reading first-year economics. Getting there is a 2-hour journey by bus. Students here tend to outperform students in other countries, but there's no pleasing some.
Schools are places that don't let you do what you want. School is a place that trains you for qualifications. But the problem is that school is also a place that squashes your personality.
In the coming years, KK's educated generation will enter the workplace. And KK is in no doubt about the challenges the future holds for all of them.
We shouldn't be careless about the future and only bother ourselves with today. This is what I worry about the most, because the environment is deteriorating. The reason I'm saying this is because if we destroy nature, then nature will punish us. Yes, punish us. This is very important.
Okay.